Hi there and welcome to this video series where I'll be searching for the best trading strategy for cryptocurrency trading. In each video I'm going to test a strategy that is explained in a YouTube video, trading site or is publicly available for use. Each strategy will be tested on its probability to make money by backtesting it on multiple digital asset pairs over their largest possible backtesting period. The result of this test is then compared with the results of earlier tested strategies. If you like these videos and want to see more of them, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get notified on my newest content, then please click on the bell icon. It will also help the YouTube algorithm. Now please remember that this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everything you see here is hypothetical and based on historic data, so there's no guarantee the investigated strategy will work in the future. I'm also not a professional, so always do your own research or consult a professional before using any information in real trading. And in this video I will test a strategy that was made or gathered by a developer that goes by the name of Berlin Guy in CA. He has a directory in the Freqtrade GitHub repository for strategies, and I will leave a link to that GitHub repo in the comments section below. I have tested some of his strategies earlier and decided to test all of his strategies to see if one of them provides the best profit against the lowest risk. And in this video I'm going to test a strategy that makes use of the Bollinger Bands and Relative Strength Index. It is a pretty simple strategy that only has 64 lines of code, and it contains the following configurations. This strategy will take profit at a minimum ROI of 10%. And it will sell its position if it suffers a loss of 25%, so this is the stop loss. And apparently this strategy was built for the 1 hour time frame, so let's find out later if this is indeed the best time frame to trade on. Then there is the parameter configuration section, where the Bollinger Bands with a 20 simple moving average and a standard deviation of 2 is used. And also the RSI over 14 periods is used. And as said, it's a very simple strategy. The bot will buy a pair when the RSI is below 30 and the close price of the pair is below the lower Bollinger Band. And the bot will sell if the RSI gets above 70. This indicates that the asset could be overbought. So in this case you could say that the strategy will buy a pair when the asset is heavily oversold, which is indicated by a low RSI and a close price below the lower Bollinger Band. And it will sell the pair when the RSI is above 70, which indicates that the pair is overbought. Now I can immediately tell that this strategy could cause problems because the possibility of a bullish divergence, where the RSI gets higher but the pair closes lower. And you can see this in this example. So let's backtest this strategy on multiple time frames and see what the results will be. After the initial backtest, we can see that the intended 1 hour time frame for this strategy does not give us the best results. Instead, the 1 day time frame has a better performance and also a higher win rate. Also, the strategy on this time frame is applicable to more crypto pairs, which increases the chance of gaining profits or at the minimum prevent losses. The original strategy did not have hyperoptimal parameters to optimize it, besides the generic ROI and stop loss optimization. So this time I made some minor adjustments to the code to also optimize the ROI buy and sell levels. And also I wanted to investigate if adjusting the standard deviation number to increase or decrease the lower Bollinger Band would improve this strategy by giving better signals. So what I did was add 3 optimization spaces, one for the buy RSI line, one for the sell RSI line and one for the Bollinger Band standard deviation calculation. And next I added the RSI lines buy and sell levels to the buy and sell conditions of the strategy, so that every optimization run there will be a different value selected for testing. And finally I created a loop to make a new Bollinger Band with a different standard deviation calculation. This calculation directly creates the lower Bollinger line in the data frame and not the middle and upper line, since we do not use these in the strategy. Then this lower line will be used in the buy condition every time an optimization run is performed. So let's see what the results will be when we optimize this strategy. In the end, I did two optimization runs. One where the adjusted standard deviation of the lower Bollinger Bands and the RSI buy level determined the buy signal, and one where the RSI sell level determined the sell. And in the end, because this gave me disappointing returns, I also tested an optimization where only the RSI buy and sell level were optimized. The first hyperopt session gave the advice to use a standard deviation factor of 4 for the lower Bollinger Bands and an RSI buy level of 25. And as you can see on this chart, this gives very peculiar signals to buy, and these are also very rare. However, they proved to have a 100% win rate, but nonetheless I did not find this setup very useful, so I decided to do a second hyperopt session with only a search for the best RSI buy and sell levels. This second session proved to be more realistic and gave better results, so in the end it improved the strategy and looked to be a better setup. Let's see how this strategy performs in comparison with the earlier tests I did. But before I do that, I quickly want to inform you about the way I do these tests. In this overview I've written down the setup for these tests and also the methods to find the best strategy. Now this is the way I do these backtests to find the most profitable strategy, and you can always use this as an inspiration to develop your own methodology. I always strongly recommend that you do your own research after watching my video, develop your own way of testing and get confidence in your methodology. So with this said, let's see how this Bollinger Bands and RSI strategy performs in comparison with my earlier tests. And as you can see here, this strategy does not prove to be an outperformer in comparison with the other ones. It only takes the 13th place in our league. The only thing that stands out positively is a win rate of 76%. The other performance items not so much. The advantage of a strategy like this is that you know exactly what is going on and what the strategy does. The disadvantage, however, is that there's not much to tweak to increase the performance. So, this concludes our finding of this strategy. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, and please click on the like button if you like this content and want to see more of this in the future. Also, please click on the bell icon if you want to get notified on my newest videos, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already so. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!